European football is witnessing the rise of a young Brazilian who, at just 18 years old, is rewriting headlines, breaking records, and forcing the world to ask one question. Is this the next superstar of the beautiful game? His name is Estevao Willian, and right now, no Brazilian teenager in Europe shines brighter. But here's the twist that very few people know. Estevao Willian could have been a Real Madrid player today. Yes, the same Estevao who is dazzling the Premier League, the Champions League, and stealing the spotlight from La Masia's golden boy Lamine Yamal, could have worn the iconic white of Los Blancos. This story is not just about talent. It's about missed opportunities, rapid rise, and a rivalry that football fans will be talking about for years. So stay with me, because this is the full story behind football's newest wonderkid. In European football today, no Brazilian teenager is making a louder impact than Estevao Willian. At only 18, he has become Chelsea's newest sensation, scoring goals, providing assists, breaking records, and carrying the hopes of the club on his young shoulders. What's truly incredible is that just a few months ago, he wasn't even supposed to be a starter. After joining Chelsea at the beginning of the season, he struggled to get regular minutes. There were doubts, there were questions, and even Chelsea fans wondered if the hype was real. Then fate stepped in. Cole Palmer got injured, and suddenly the door opened. And when Estevao walked through it, he didn't just enter the team, he took over the team. Since then, every match has felt like a new chapter in the rise of a prodigy. Goals? Check. Assists? Check. Breaking records? Check. Winning hearts? Absolutely. But let's rewind a little, because the story behind Estevao's career could have been dramatically different. Back in 2017, Real Madrid had access to several promising Brazilian talents. They were scouting, analyzing, and preparing long-term plans. Among the names available to them was a young, gifted boy named Estevao Willian. But Madrid didn't choose him. Instead, they focused their attention on another rising Brazilian, Endrick. The project was built around him. The investment went to him. The hope was placed on him. And because of that decision, Madrid let Estevao slip away. Years later, that choice now looks incredibly costly. Why? Because while Endrick sits mostly on the bench in Madrid, the boy they didn't sign, Estevao, is destroying defenses in England, making headlines in the Champions League, and already being compared to Lionel Messi. Just last night, football fans witnessed something special. Chelsea faced Barcelona, and on the pitch stood two teenage sensations, Estevao Willian and Lamine Yamal, both just 18 years old. But the expectations were totally different. Lamine Yamal is already a Ballon d'Or nominee, the future of Barcelona, the face of a new generation of La Masia talent. Estevao, on the other hand, is just beginning his European journey. But when the whistle blew, it was clear who the real star was. Estevao tore through Barcelona's defense, scored a brilliant goal, and left defenders helpless. Lamine Yamal? He had a quiet, disappointing night. The message was loud and clear. Face to face, talent versus talent, Estevao came out on top. And then came the record-breaking moment. Trophy a historic Champions League record. With his goal, Estevao became only the third teenager in Champions League history to score in his first 3 appearances. Let that sink in. Only 2 players have done it before. Kylian Mbappe at 18 years and 113 days. Erling Haaland at 19 years and 107 days. Estevao joined that elite list at 18 years and 215 days. Mbappe, Haaland, and now Estevao Willian. That alone should tell you everything. This season, including club and national team performances, Estevao has already scored 10 goals. Not bad for a teenager who wasn't even supposed to be a starter. The Messi comparisons return. After his goal against Barcelona, fans immediately revived a comparison that has followed Estevao for years. Is he the next Messi? But here's something many football fans don't know. Estevao wasn't first compared to Messi yesterday, or last month, or even last year. This began way back in 2023 during the Under-17 World Cup. At just 16, Estevao stunned the football world with his performances. In only 4 matches, He scored 3 goals and provided 3 assists. He would dribble past 2, 3, sometimes 4 defenders, cutting through lines with grace and balance that reminded fans of a young Lionel Messi. And that's when the nickname was born, Messinho, Little Messi, Brazil's Messi. From that moment, Europe's biggest clubs began circling. Real Madrid wanted him, but failed. A 2023 report from Mundo Deportivo revealed that Real Madrid was highly interested in signing him. There were even rumors that they were willing to offer 60 million euros to Palmeiras. Barcelona was interested too. In fact, Estevao himself reportedly said that Barcelona was his dream club. So why didn't either club sign him? Because around the same time, Real Madrid had already purchased Endrick from the same club. They also had Vinicius Jr. They also had Rodrigo. Madrid felt they didn't need another young Brazilian winger. Barcelona, on the other hand, didn't have the financial power to compete. And so, the opportunity passed. Chelsea moved fast, made the right move, and secured the next big superstar. Today, Madrid fans look at their squad and can't help but feel a sting. Endrick, the boy they chose, sits mostly on the bench. Estevao, the boy they ignored, is shining in England. Barcelona fans might feel even worse. Why? Because Estevao once openly said Barcelona was his dream club. And last night, he destroyed them. Imagine the pain. Barcelona's dream signing becomes the player who scores against them, humiliates their defense, and reignites the Messi comparisons they desperately miss. From being ignored by Real Madrid, from dreaming of Barcelona, from struggling for minutes at Chelsea, Estevao Willian has risen to become one of the most exciting young talents on the planet. Fast, skillful, creative, fearless. A player built for big games. A player who may define the next generation of football. European football is entering a new era, and Estevao Willian is leading the charge.